All right, just a minute, guys. I'm putting this on live. Then we can start. All right, just a minute, guys. I'm putting this on live. Then we can start.
Bergema?
Ya, pasal aku terbuka dekat.
Oh, okay.
So aku pula. Okay, cool. I think we can terus start go.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us so far. So this is the webinar for the virtual career fair. It's an Ask Me Anything session. So just to make sure that all attendees, all people who are registered for the career fair, they know what's going to happen. Because I think you might not know how a virtual career fair works. So today how it's going to work is we're going to go through a demo with you, and throughout the whole webinar, which I expect to last about an hour and a half or so, probably hopefully less, we'll try to keep things short. You can ask questions at any time. There's a chat box. There's also a Q&A box somewhere, I think. So feel free to ask. And if there's any problems, do raise questions. Don't forget, we're live on YouTube, and we're going to share that on the NAMSA Facebook page. So invite your friends right now. And yeah, let's get started.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again for coming. Okay. So do you want to do the demo first, or want me to talk a bit more about it?
Maybe you can talk a little bit more about ViCaF. Yeah.
Okay. So just to introduce to everyone, the reason we're doing ViCaF this year is because over the past 2 years, some of you may or may not know, we did, well, not us, but some of us did actual physical career fairs in certain locations around the US. And the issue there was, one, students, understandably not willing to pay $200-$300 for a flight, or drive 10 hours or so to get to a career fair where you just would know about the company. You're not going to get an interview with them. You're not going to, be shortlisted or anything. You're just going there to hear about opportunities. So students have been reluctant to do that lah. So that's been an issue. On the flip side, companies also, they don't want to pay, mass amounts of money to get their recruiters over to the US, to a certain location where they'll get, 100 people to listen to them, right? Because there's also logistical stuff. There's flights, there's visas they're going to be worried about. There's a lot of stuff. So during EC Fest last year, Innova Seats came up to the leaders of the regional council and proposed us to do a virtual career fair. They said, this is how it's going to work. We have we plan to have this website up and running, and it is up and running, and it should be better. And it coincided perfectly with my vision for this year, which was to have NAMSA much more virtually accessible, because if we do physical events, though there's a lot of value to physical events, it's much more difficult, obviously, because you want to have everyone to have access. That's the issue right now. And so that's why we're doing a virtual career fair. We hope that it will reach our expectations. Right now we're on target with both registered participants and company count. We do hope to exceed those expectations just a little bit. So yeah, that's the main things I have to say right now. If you just joined at any point throughout the whole webinar, if you have questions, drop in the Q&A. Again, if you haven't registered on the website, it's seedsjobfair.com. So seedsjobfair.com. Register there. If you're interested to go, click going on the event page. Yeah, share, invite all your friends, share to your masa pages, your masa groups. I'm sure a lot of people can benefit from listening to us talk about all this stuff. All right, so Rafiq, over to you.
Right. Hi everyone. I'm Rafiq, and I'm a part of the student-led startup. We call Innovative Solutions. So basically, we built a platform. It's a career fair, same as like your usual career fair, but we do it virtually on the computer. So I'm gonna share you my screen here. Yeah, desktop. So I'm gonna show. Wait, okay, here it goes. So this is gonna be the platform. What we have here, what you see here, this is the home page for the platform itself, ViCaF, and this is the name for the website, Seeds Job Fair. And you can see here the organizer and the sponsors and everyone that's involved with this project. And for you as a student, if you want to join this virtual career fair, all you need is to sign up just by clicking here, students. And here you can see that you are required to fill out this information, your personal information here. And for the sake of this demo, I'm going to show you how to, fill out this form and register to our platform. So, and I want you to put your email here. Be sure to put your personal email, because if you're going to put your college email, they might not gonna be work after you graduated, after a few months after you graduated. So here, put your password. Put your names, phone number, and below here is all the information that you need to put from your college. I mean, information about your college and your graduation and stuff. Find your major here. I'm gonna find a really cool one. Oh, computer engineering, nice. And you can also add another major if you make triple major, or maybe you have another major. I'm gonna find linguistic. If you have a minor, you can put it here too. I mean, it's optional, but you can put and as many minor that you can put here. We even have a button for having few minor here. And where you're getting your college degree. I mean, what we have here is a list of US colleges. Not sure about other places. I mean, in UK or anything. Okay, chat. Okay, just choose anyone. Yeah, and you can put your CGPA here. Graduation date. If you already a graduated students, you can still use our platform. I've received a few questions about that. So if you already graduated.
Rafiq, we got a question. Can you zoom it in a bit?
Oh, Zoom?
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, all right. And you can put your graduation year. Gonna put July. And sponsor, this is actually not required, but I think you can put it. If you're a Mara student, you can put Mara student, JPA student. Click here and you can read the terms and term of use and service and register here. Okay, and then you need to get your activate this thing. Sorry. gonna receive an email to activate the account. Whoa. Yep. Just click that and you're done. You can log in again. Rashid, Jasmine, 84. Yep. This is gonna be your account, your homepage for your own account. You can see the dates when the virtual career is going to begin from 11 to 15, and everyone involved here. And you can edit your profile here too. You can put your picture. Be sure to put your professional picture, because you're going to be meeting with recruiters from companies in Malaysia, and you can edit your information again here. And what we have here, we have LinkedIn URL. You can put your LinkedIn URL. You can even put your portfolio, and you can even put your resume here. You can choose file, just put any document that you have in your computer, your resume document into that, and the recruiter will have access to your resume while you're talking with them during the actual event. And another thing here, what we have here is this thing, pre-screen. It means that you can put your resume to a specific companies that like this. What we have here, ExxonMobil. They're gonna collect resume from us. If you register it here, you can put there, then register. Or well, you need to upload your resume first, then you can register it there. Okay, this is gonna be the homepage that you're gonna see right now for now. But during the actual event itself, you're gonna have the account, the homepage is gonna be different than this. So I'm gonna show it to you, another account, just for the sake of this demo. Wait, let me log out first.
So we have a question. Is it possible to upload different resumes for different companies? I think is the question.
I think just one resume. You don't need to have different resume. I mean, just make sure that resume that you have is actually for the virtual career fair, meaning that everyone that involved in this virtual career fair will have a chance to look at the resume. You don't need to put specific company's name to the resume. Just put like general resume.
Also, I think the question is also regarding the pre-screening also, because I think that's what she does understand. So basically, the pre-screening is very simple. You once you click that you want to join pre-screening for ExxonMobil, they will then have access to your resume, and we'll be sending it to them.
Yep.
So no need to worry about that.
And this is gonna be okay. Okay. During the actual event itself, the homepage will be like this. This is what's going to happen. We're gonna have a list of companies here, universities. Maybe we're gonna have ExxonMobil and companies from Malaysia is gonna put and have here. You can join queue by clicking here, meaning that you're gonna wait to be interviewed by them. It's not interview, it's like interview. You're gonna have a chat room with them. So here you can see your waiting queue is number 1, meaning there's nobody waiting for you. You can just go in, but you need to wait for them to approve the session. So I need someone to do the recruiter site showing open the session. Zoe or Ayman?
Yes.
Zoe, can you open the recruiter site so that we can see the chat room?
Sure.
Hmm.
Hold on.
In the meantime, we have questions from Derek and an anonymous attendee. Is there a list? Basically, who are the companies that are joining the career fair? I'll answer that. So, while you guys set up. So basically, right now we have officially announced 3 companies at this point, and those companies are ExxonMobil, Hanover Reinsurance, and and Axiata. We'll actually be announcing a couple more companies at the end of this webinar. So stay sampai hujung. We do expect to get a few more companies by the end of the week, and so please stay tuned on Facebook, like Namsa's Facebook page. Also click going on the event page if you're very interested, because that's where we'll be posting most of the announcements on Facebook. Also sometimes through email once you've registered on the platform.
So yeah, we're still waiting for your queue. But before that, you're gonna see here, if you try to join another thing, you can only queue 2 companies at one time at a time. You can't join all of it. You can't just click join queue to every company, so that we can have a chance for other students to queue too. So it's gonna be like, during the physical career fair, where you can just meet one recruiter at a time. So we want to keep it that way. So to make it fair for everyone to have a chance to talk to the recruiter. And another reason is that it's easier for us to keep track, for the recruiter to keep track with people. So let me refresh that. So yeah, so what you see here is not a notification saying that you are ready to go to a session with this company. So you just click that, and it will direct you to this page where you're gonna have a chat room with a recruiter. You can talk to him. I mean, you can type anything the way you like, and the recruiter will talk to you back, obviously. And we also have a video call. Yeah, so for the video call, it's gonna be up to the recruiter if he want to have a video call with you, and they're gonna send you a link here on the chat room. So we'll see that, and we'll wait for that.
In the meantime, we have some questions here. So firstly, is the chat considered an interview or just a chill get-to-know session?
So right now, okay, because maybe you can. Okay, so we are waiting for the link. Yeah, so basically the link will be posted here, and you're gonna have a video call, a real-time video call with a recruiter. So basically, I think you need to have a proper attire too during the virtual career fair, because you're gonna have a chance to have face-to-face time with them.
To answer Eda's question just now, is it considered interview or chill to get to know? I think probably it depends on the recruiter really.
Yeah.
So really, just to be safe, try to be as I don't know, as much as how you'd be in a career fair as possible. It's quite formal lah. We also, this, I don't know how to answer this, from anonymous attendee. How secure is our information in the website?
So it's secure. We have our own server. I mean, could you talk a little bit more about that on the server side? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, we use a very secure server. So right now, our programmer who's based in Malaysia is experimenting on which servers would best fit the need for this event. But yeah, we are not using any servers that you would use in your computer class. We actually use an industry level server, so it is secure.
Cool, cool.
Okay.
The only people we'll share your information with is companies that will be joining, and that's obviously because we want you to get a job or internship.
So yeah, for the video call, because we are using this thing, it's called Zoom. I think we in the future we're gonna give you like a instruction, like a step by step how to install Zoom into your computer, so that during the actual event itself, you're not gonna waste your time installing that while waiting, while the recruiter waiting to talk to you. So you guys wait for that. We're gonna post that in the FB.
Yeah, let me jump on that. So after this, in the student's homepage, you would see a link to install Zoom, and we recommend you to install Zoom before the actual event, so that because it only requires a one-time installation. So on the day of the event, you don't have to reinstall it. And all the recruiters, all the companies have done this. And also, if you haven't registered yet, you will also receive a link to install Zoom in your inbox. But you can also, if you are very proactive, you can also just go to Zoom's website and just install it there. But we will make it convenient for you.
Yep, yep. So I mean, so far that's it. That's gonna be the demo. So you can close the session after talking to the recruiter and go back here.
Okay, have you talked about the drop resume?
You mean the pre-screen feature?
No, the drop resume.
Oh no, I haven't talked about that. So here, while waiting for the company, you can even drop your resume here and write down to the recruiter. In case you don't have time to talk with them, you might as well just put your resume and try talk to as many recruiters as you can. So you can put here, hi, this is my resume, and then submit. It will automatically submit your resume.
And because companies only receive students' resumes that they talk with, and if you gotta go or something, you can just drop your resume, and we recommend you dropping notes as well to leave an impression.
So you can do as many as you want here. You can drop it to other companies too, while waiting for your queue here. And that will be it for the demo. Yep.
And let's say your major or your minor is not there, and it is something very specific. Just drop us an email, and we will reach out back to you.
Yep.
Okay.
So we are still updating majors here. We still have a few majors that we miss out. So yeah, that'll be help. Okay.
Okay. So just to answer one of the questions here from Aizat, the video with recruiter is only by invite, is it?
By invite.
The
Yeah.
answer to that would be yes. So
Yes.
Yep.
students can't start a video, right?
You can't start the video. The recruiter will send you the link inside the chat room. So by clicking that, you can talk to them. Yep.
Yeah. So that's why also we need to stress, please install Zoom beforehand, or else you don't want to be next in line and then suddenly the recruiter has to wait 5 minutes for you to install Zoom, and then suddenly they're just gonna skip you. So do that beforehand. Okay, another question from Derek. Is this geared more towards students? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Derek. Could you be a bit more specific in your question? Post another one. In some senses, it is geared more towards students, I guess, because the registration for students has opened for for a while now for students. Okay, so Derek says, I've been working for over a year in the US at the moment. Right. Okay, so you're a working person, but you want to join the career fair. We haven't, there's no way we can limit, we don't want to bar you from joining, but it is definitely geared more towards seniors in college and graduating undergrads, because that's where we've identified a problem where companies in Malaysia don't know how to get in touch with graduating seniors. So yes, it's more geared towards students.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another question from Aizat. If you don't submit your resume to each company that you want to talk to, they will never have any idea that you're interested. That's a question. The answer to that would be yes, then, wouldn't it? So join
yes.
drop the resume. Yeah. And yeah, the companies will have access to your resume. Just so everyone knows, I'm just going to detail a bit about the sponsorship packages and how it works for companies. So for companies, there's the basic registration, there's the bronze sponsor, silver sponsor, and gold sponsor. So for gold and silver sponsors, they'll have access to all the students. So through this, they can seek out your contact outside of the platform. For bronze sponsors and for basic registered people, that would apply to Aizat's question, which means that you need to drop your resume to make sure they know that you were in queue in the Seeds job fair. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, there's one more question from Ishkil. So from what time to what time will the recruiter be active during the career fair? Okay, so this is how it's going to work. It's going to start at 8 p.m. EST. Okay, so that's when you can start queuing and everything. But there's, correct me if I'm wrong, Aiman, and universities in general, there's no limit as to when it will end. This is because we realize that West Coast has a time zone that is more accommodating to, let's say, 3 p.m. Malaysia time, which would be 3 a.m. in Eastern time zone. And we don't want people in the East Coast to, necessarily have to still be in queue 3 a.m. So there's no, while we suggested to companies 8 p.m. to 12 midnight Eastern time zone, which would be 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern time zone, which would be 8 a.m. to noon Malaysia time. That's our suggestion to them. They can keep going to 3 a.m., which would, I think, be midnight of the West Coast, the Pacific time zone, I think. Yeah. So to sum up, 8 p.m. EST is when it starts, but there's no limit, let's say. So if it's midnight, even though we suggested midnight, we're not going to cut someone's interview off just because it's midnight. So yeah.
And I think if there are any changes for certain companies, maybe they prefer a certain time on a certain day, we will inform the students as well. So just be on the lookout for the updates on the event page, just in case.
Okay. Are there any more questions? Oh, that was short. That was only half hour. Okay. Any more questions, guys? We can stay here for another, 10, 20 minutes. It's chill.
And another thing is, if you guys know any of your friends who haven't registered yet, do ask them to register. Sebab some companies are still contemplating to join sebab they are worried that not enough students are joining, and we are constantly updating them how many students have registered. So yeah, yep, do encourage your friends.
Yep. you encourage your friend. Support the job fair.
Yeah, to fill the time, generally, I want to say that uh, student network is probably one of the most valuable things, because companies, kalau diorang pergi UK or Australia, they have very well established networks there. A lot of people graduated there 4-5 years ago. Their friends, okay, can ask who's the president of LSE right now. Okay, can ask and then reach out to LSE students. For US students, it's a lot more difficult for companies who don't have as many US grads. So my point is that reaching out to your friends, telling them about this event, that event, an event like this, that's the most valuable thing for not just yourself, for your companies also, because they want to reach out to you, but they don't know how. Okay. Okay, another question from Isaac. Once you've connected and talked to a company, will all communication still be in ViCaF, or is it up to the company? If you, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
So
Yes. Yeah, sorry, Rafiq. You want to go on?
No, I forgot
Okay.
to if you guys trying to find a specific position inside a company, you actually can open the profile of the company. I forgot about that. So you can see the list of position that are offered by the company. So like here you can see the description. They're gonna put type of job that position that they are putting here. Like this one, we put intern, and you can see the description, the requirement, and so each company is gonna have different positions. So you can check by clicking the company's icon. So yeah, that's it.
You can check the recruiter as well. Can you click that tab?
I'm sorry, what?
Click the recruiter tab.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can even check who's the recruiter there by clicking the tab here, recruiter. You can even know about. Yep, that's it. That's it.
To answer Isaac's question, follow-up communication, so we are working with some companies who've shown interest in a follow-up career fair later on in the year, but we can't confirm that yet. So the way it is, companies will follow up with you by themselves. So they'll be saying, I don't know, you're coming back to Malaysia in, I don't know, May. Drop by our office, we'll interview you for a third round or whatever. Okay. So Hafiz asks, what kind of documents or file types can we include in the portfolio?
Okay, let me get to that in a bit. Rafiq, can you ask our programmer real quick? And in the meantime, I want to inform those here that we are going to host a mass demo next weekend. So be on the lookout for that update. So what happened next weekend is the committees, NAMSA, EPIC, ICMS, we will be like a fake recruiter. And on that day, you guys can try and test out things. So you can actually have video calls next weekend. So be on the lookout for that to see if the platform works with your.
Whoosh, disconnected ke apa?
What happened? Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, so Iskil asked, just wondering if this event would only accommodate graduating students, or are there internship offers as well? There are definitely some companies looking for interns. And you'll probably find out later on when the company set up their profiles. You can look at their vacancies, see which ones are looking for internships. But I definitely think not all of them are looking for internships. Okay, Hafiz punya question we put on hold first. Okay, Isaac asks, is there any way to know how many registered from PSU? Isaac, I'll contact you outside of the platform about that. Definitely want more participation from the bigger universities. with more Malaysians. So thanks for helping us out. Okay. Any more questions, guys? We're gonna do like 10 minutes.
Sorry, I'm gonna jump back to the question about the portfolio. So it's gonna be PDF, and you can only put one file, and the size limit is 20 megabyte. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay, so let's just announce sementara, unless anyone has questions first. If not, we're gonna announce straight away. Sorry, so there's another question from anonymous attendee. Could you do a quick rundown of the entire process of using the platform again to refresh? You want to do that again? Just like probably tak payah registration got just the
Okay, yeah, sure. So I'm gonna log out then. So what we have here is okay. As you can see, this is the homepage for the platform. And to log in, you just click here. And so I'm gonna show you the count before the actual event. This is gonna be, so the account gonna look like this. Oh, okay. Forgot about that. So the account's gonna look like this if you're going to register now. Here, and you have we have pre-screening feature here where you can put your resume to ExxonMobil just by clicking here, register. But in order for you to do that, you need to upload your resume first in here by clicking here. You can upload your resume, you can upload your LinkedIn URL and even portfolio here. And that's it for this account gonna be before the event. So we log out now and see the account. During the event.
Yeah, so just to go through the benefits of pre-screening, did we go through that today?
Oh, we need to go through that.
Okay, cool. So basically, pre-screening is only available for gold sponsors, and right now it's only ExxonMobil. So basically, what that means is you click, I'd like to join ExxonMobil's pre-screening. They get your resume like tonight, or because I'm sending it out tomorrow night actually. So they'll get your resumes on the go, like way before the event. They'll look through your resumes. They'll say to us, "Hey, I like these 5 or 10 students or whatever," and we'll tag your profile. So what happens then is that we will, yes, only ExxonMobil has pre-screening. So as of right now, so what that means is that once they say we like these 5 students, we'll tag your profile, and if you join the queue, you'll basically cut the queue where we'll schedule appointments with them for you. So it's a lot easier for you. You don't have to wait. And there's with uncertainty, I don't know, waiting for an hour or however long it is, it'll take. I hope it's not too long for everyone, but you'll get appointments, let's say Thursday night, 9 p.m. Then you'll go on a special screen with different recruiters. And so there's a huge benefit of joining the pre-screening, and all you really need to do is click a button. So do that. Other companies must wait for the event. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah. Other companies must wait for the event to get your resume. In that sense, yeah. But they will have access to your resumes they will have access to your resumes for another week after the event. Okay, so another attendee just asked what pre-screening is. Okay, so pre-screening is basically you click now on the platform, I would like to join. It's on the top right of the website. I would like to join ExxonMobil's pre-screening. Right now, it's only ExxonMobil. We hope to have another 2 companies there, but we can't promise that. But anyway, so you click there. I want to join pre-screening. We will send a batch of resumes to them. They will go through the resumes and come back to us with the resumes that they like, whether it's 5, whether it's 10, whether it's 20, it's up to them. So when that happens, so that's before the event. On the event, there will be a special queue for you. You don't need to wait in line like everyone else. Yeah, so there'll be a special queue for you. We'll try to schedule appointments with you, for you, with ExxonMobil. So huge benefits of joining ExxonMobil, and if you're selected. Yeah. So Vili asks, if we change our resume, would you send the updated one to Exxon for the pre-screening? Probably not, right? You can probably drop us an email if you would like to send. I don't know how much a resume would change over the course of a couple of weeks, but if it does change a lot, like say suddenly pointer night 3.2 to 3.7, I don't know, then yeah, drop us an email. We'll send the new one to them. A friend is asking, will there be a recording for this webinar? Yes, we're actually recording it right now. So say hi, everyone. Just kidding. We're live on YouTube right now. So we'll put that on both Facebook. Can we put Facebook videos? I don't know. It'll definitely be on YouTube. We'll put the link up on Namsa's page. Remember, like Namsa's page. Click going on the event that we set up. It's virtual career fair brackets in ViCaF.
Okay. So we proceed with the demo. So this is gonna be the homepage during the event. So we're gonna have the list. Gonna have all the companies gonna be here. They're gonna act like a booth, something like that. So you can click on the companies and see, if you have any position that you like, position that you want to get into, and you can click join queue. And after you click that, it's gonna say here you are queuing to what companies, and you can only queue 2 companies at one time. And after that, when it's time for you to talk to the recruiter, you're gonna get this notification here. So you're gonna click that, and it will go to you directly to the chat room. Here, you can talk to the recruiter. And the recruiter, they can send, if you're gonna have a video call with them, they're gonna send you the link, like here. I don't know if it still works or not, but the link is gonna be here, and then you just start clicking session and join Zoom meeting at this time. You're gonna have an opportunity to talk to them. And that's gonna be it so you're gonna repeat that for every recruiter, the same thing over and over again. And you can drop your resume here while waiting for your queue to a particular company. You can put your resume to every company here in case you don't have a chance to talk to them, so they're gonna have your resume. And yeah, that's it for the demo.
Okay, this ties into a question we have. How soon can I drop the resume for other companies other than Exxon? So if we're not doing pre-screening, how soon can I drop the resume? That means on the day of the event again.
Yeah, on the day of the event.
Yeah. Okay. What happens if you click apply here? Right now, company punya profile aren't ready yet, so it's not
Yeah.
up yet. So you can't click apply here yet.
Yeah.
But thank you for asking. Sorry, yes, Aizat asked, on the day or at 8 p.m. EST? At 8 p.m. EST is when you can start dropping your resume. 8 p.m. on the day. So both. Thank you, Aizat,
Yep.
for clearing that up. Okay. Okay, so we have another question. So do I just go straight to video? No. So students can't start video chats. The recruiters must start it. So that means that you have to have a kick-ass resume. Masa kurang, I don't know, web chat tu lah, you know. Make them want to start a video. Yeah. Yes, you just joined. So on the day at 8 p.m., October 11th, you can just start, okay, join the queue, and then you'll be in the queue lah.
Yeah. And then it's going to show you here, you are queuing for the company. And you can also see here the number of students that are queuing for the company. Maybe on the day itself, you're going to see like 100 students here. So the moment you click queue, you're going to be the 101 student. So you can, maybe you're going to wait for 100 students to talk with the recruiter, or you can go to other companies and click join queue for that. But you can only join 2 companies at one time. So you need to choose wisely which company you want to go then at that time.
Okay. We have a question. Do you have an estimate of how long it takes? I think it'll be, if you especially for Exxon, if you didn't get the pre-screen, it'll take a while. Honestly, it will because we recommend companies to do 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes per student. So if 10 minutes, that means 6 students is going to take an hour. That's if they follow it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, join the queue. If you really can't wait an hour, 2 hours, which is understandable, drop your resume, make sure that they have access to you, make sure they can contact you later on. Don't want to,
I mean, it also depends on the number of recruiters here. If the company have maybe 100 students queuing up, but they have 5 recruiters, you can wait. Maybe it's going to take less than an hour for you to wait for them, because they are interviewing 5 students at one time.
Yeah. The thing about Exxon is that they have like 4 recruiters for their pre-screen and only, I think, 1 or 2 for their normal queue. So really, if you want to talk to ExxonMobil, do join their pre-screening. It'll be good. Okay, so we'll take one more question, and we have one right now. We can only queue for 2 and can only chat with 2. No, what we meant is that you can only queue in 2 at a time, and you can only chat with 1 at a time, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, last question, cepat-cepat. What date is the pre-screening? The pre-screening is going on right now, and it's ongoing. So once you started an account, once you verified your account, go to the seedsjobfair.com. You'll see top right of your profile page, I think, join ExxonMobil's pre-screening. Once you click that, I'm going to be sending a batch of resumes to them tomorrow night. So if you're interested, do it as soon as possible, and then they'll get back to us over time and everything. Okay, so I think that's it. We're gonna do a big announcement now. Yay! For the next 2 companies that will be joining us. All right, so okay, so basically what is, I wish I could add sound effects right now because it's really boring without it, but okay, so company number 1, it is Tome Consolidated. Okay, you know them from the jewelry shops. basically korang nak nak kahwin dah, beli cincin emas, kerja dengan diorang dapat diskaun. No, I'm kidding. I think they're looking for business side people, mainly. So if you're in, I don't know, econs or finance or whatever, not necessarily, just in general, do check their page out. But I think that's what they're looking for. So that's company number one, Tome Consolidated. Woo-hoo. Okay. The next company that will be joining ViCaF is Equatorial. So yeah, they're also looking for. I mean, they're not. You don't have to be hotel management to work for Equatorial. Yeah, like the hotel. Yeah. They're looking for business side also, but I think, of course, if you're an engineer and you still want to work with Equatorial, there shouldn't be any problem with that. If you yeah, there shouldn't be any problem. So check their pages out. Later on, we'll probably announce when their profiles are up, so you can check it out later on. Okay. Does anyone have any last minute questions about anything at all? I don't mind going through what the pre-screen is again, or anything really. So just drop it in the Q&A. Even if you want to ask about the companies, we don't have that much information about them right now, but yeah. Isaac cakap, thank you. No, thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. I don't think there's any more questions. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all your support. The event would be nothing without you guys. Like literally, we need students to join. So reach out to your friends, all your, I mean, dengar orang cakap, oh, tak tahu nak kerja apa. Cakap dia, join ViCaF. This is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? It's literally, it's free for students. It's really cheap for companies to join. And that's the point of making it easily accessible to everyone. So please join. All right. I think, yes. Thank you, everyone. I will be ending this very soon. So, bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Peace.
Thank you so much. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for the support. Stay tuned on our event page for more updates and for companies and also resources on how can you use the platform better, and some career resources too. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, we have so just if you didn't catch what Aiman said before, we're doing a demo thing where NAMSA and universities will, and Epic and everyone will be acting as fake recruiters, where you can just test out the demo, and that's happening next Sunday, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And we will announce this on the Facebook page, so don't worry.
Cool. Yep. So yeah, like NAMSA's Facebook page, click going on the event page. And again, ask your friends. If you haven't registered now. It's free. So it really is a great opportunity for you guys. Okay. Bye.